Hello there. Let's talk about wands.
Beyond the weather and the marsh, there is a whisper in the dark through the tides of disarray, where a wisdom knows the way. If you listen very still, there are answers to the ills, where the ancient pulses deep of the memories you keep.
Now, when it comes to wand material, I personally believe that you can use anything you like, whether it be metal, clay, wood, or anything in between. What is more appropriate is that which suits you, and do not be afraid to experiment. Wood is a common and popular use, and here is some pieces of birch. Birch is better, new beginnings, a renewal and protective tree. Do research the meaning and the virtues of the tree that you use or you wish to. It is possible that some trees may contradict you and your energy. So make sure that the tree that you use and the kind of wood you use works with you. Carving your wand is a sacred act. It is an act of contemplation, always holding your intent and meaning for what you carve in the mind. It is a focal Zen-like state of where you try to achieve what is in your mind's eye, intuitively. There is an old saying that a wand's length should be the length between the practitioner's elbow and the top of their index finger. In my experience, this does not have to be the case, but I do like an old law. There is something whimsical about it. Traditionally, wands would be known to be made of ash. This is for practical purposes as well as that of the virtue of ash. Ash is said to be the genus of the tree of Yggdrasil. It is the world tree. It is a point from that of earth to heaven, a connection, a divine power, a rod, a linear thing. Ash is also known to be straight, strong, and have not as many knots in it as other forms of wood, which is why even now it is used for the handles of tools, shovels, and such things. One of the common routines to get in if you use a wand in your practice is wand maintenance. It is an extension of self, of which not just you but other forms of energy and spirit may work through. It is important to keep it cleansed. As an extension of the self, it is important, just like any other part of you, to keep it well maintained and clean. Passing a wand through smoke is a good and effective method of cleansing. The smoke I use here is of Russian sage, lavender, vervain and dragon's blood resin. Two that bring peace and cleansing, and two that bring empowerment. It is important here to also note that there is another whimsical law of wands from the old world, that a practitioner's wand is often destroyed or buried with them. Seldom do you find wands passed on as heirlooms to next generations. It is something that just doesn't seem to be done. Another part of maintenance and cleansing of wands that should be a regular habit is that of polishing. A good polish of a wand creates a less friction of the surface, which ultimately means energy can transpire or transpose through it easier, with less effort. I personally use a mixture of beeswax and orange oil. Not only does orange oil smell pleasant, it is a natural form of antiseptic, and it has a certain solar quality, a zest and energy to it that I feel helps invigorate the wand. The beeswax simply holds a good sense of preservation and sheen once again, and it is more naturally inclined to what I feel my wand would prefer. It is important to remember that there are many methods to gather wood for wands. I feel that whether a wand or the wood of a wand is naturally fallen or cut from the tree, it is important to ask permission and use intuition when doing so. I personally feel that a tree may be cut to take wood from as long as you know yourself when to do it, and that you are not harming the tree permanently in any way, and the energy of the tree allows it. A wand can be a lifelong companion, and one that you will form a bond with if you use regularly. It will look after you, for it becomes a part of you, something that you can use to tear rifts and open and close energy within the world around you. Thank you.